Okay. Let's try this again. Ambrosia, hello, hello. Get the chat set up here. Is it in general? Okay, let's get this going. Okay, welcome back, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Hope you're doing well. Let me get my paper open. Goldtooth, hello. I've noticed it a bit. Here you go. King of the Kobolds finally arrived. Waiting for a cup of coffee at three equals and 3 creams. Oh, equals sugar thing. Got it. Sugar coffee. And a shot of pumpkin spice. It is the time. It is the time for pumpkin spice. Let's start off today, I guess, with a rugby. I think that's a smart place to be. We still have a few suggestions from Wednesday, and I've added a few more that people have added in the last few days. I think that's what we're gonna do. Could I possibly change my suggestion? Or not really? Not really. Yeah, once it's locked in, it's locked in. We will be doing more drawings next week. I guess there's not that many today. I feel like this will be the second week in a row that we've done this for somebody, and I don't want to make it a habit. So, not sure if you posted the ag link. The ag link should be the one it should be higher up in the chat because I updated the old one. Adam, hello, hello. I can repost it again, I suppose. Over here. You okay if I quickly throw out a new one to add to the list, or not really? Did you have one on for Wednesday? I don't think you added one on Wednesday, so if you have a new one, yeah, you're welcome to. Everybody gets one a week. One a week. And we can add it to the list. Back to back to back. Wednesdays and Fridays. I think that's going to be our new thing. I mean, it's been that way for a few weeks now, but I think we're just going back to that being the norm. Wednesdays and Fridays. It's almost turkey time. Might have to draw a turkey rugby. Turkey rugby is pretty good. How's everyone today? Everyone's doing well. Oh lordy, what have I done? Yeah, then you're welcome to add one to the list. Ambrosia, are you using the pencil tool or the pen tool? Or the paintbrush? I would highly recommend the paintbrush over the pencil. But if you're comfortable with what you're doing, keep doing that. Using the brush right now, I just had its size really, really low. Gotcha, okay. This week feels like a super tired rugby week. Just like not enough coffee, not enough anything. But still happy. Still good. I woke up this morning panicked because it's the 20th. It was the 20th and I was late for some forms due on the 12th. So yeah, today's been a bit of a day. Not late with the forms. Yeah, that's good. I was gonna say I hope it's not the 20th. Because I gotta pay my rent again. Turkey Rogue. Even birdseed. Turkey Rogue. On the list. Do turkeys eat birdseed? I suppose they would. They should eat anything, right? Coffee preference? I actually don't have a coffee preference. I'm very bad about coffee. Let me think about it. Let me think about it for a minute. I will get like an iced coffee. Usually when I go to a coffee shop, I get like a chai tea or something. Yeah. I used to drink them IKEA berry things. I don't know how to say that word. ACI? IKEA berry? Whatever it is. They had like a little tea packet of that. It was really good. It was like 70 cents. So I got that all the time. But cold, yeah. Yeah, I'm a cold drinker. I drink iced coffee, iced tea, iced chai. It's all good. Warm chai is good though. I also like warm chai. We get that in the winter. When I was an engineering student, I used to drink hot cocoa and schnapps. That was my go-to. Because engineering was hard. I don't recommend that. I mean, it's good. Just don't drink it all the time like I did. Yuki, hello, hello. Oh, but please. I bought my beloved some chocolate-covered coffee beans today, and I apparently am the greatest human that's ever lived. Nice. Yeah, chocolate-covered coffee beans are great. Good call. Adam, I imagined a red-haired rogue that sneaks around and pops up in the face and screams the words, "Never forgive you." Just like screaming. Is that a turkey thing, or is that just a Rickroll thing? Like, are you trying to make me Rickroll the whole chat? Turkeys are great. Turkeys are great. Annoying, but like not as angry and violent as chickens. So I don't know if I would have a turkey farm though. Might have a chicken farm. And by chicken farm, I just mean have a farm with chickens on it. I should buy some chickens. I think I'm allotted 4 in my county. I can have 4 chickens on the size of property I own. I thought you were talking about Turkish people for a second. I don't know if I've ever met anybody from Turkey, to be totally honest. You seen some horror stuff? Yeah, it's about right. No, it's just a Rickroll. Okay. She's a coffee fiend. Gotcha. Not a fan personally, but she adores Blue Mountain as well. I've never had either of those. I'm so bad. Wait, is maybe I've had the Coleman one. That sounds familiar. I don't remember. This rugby looks like maybe he was really tired and then drank too much coffee. We'll give him some shaky bits. Or he just drank like a monster or something that's just the size of his body. Hold on, I got this. So there's 2 things that exist in my world for marketing purposes. There is Barrington Ale, which is ale made out of fish and magically infused, and it is delicious. That's the way I describe it. Anyways, I think only 4 chickens are allowed in my county for some reason, giving off the Southern Farmer energy. Yeah, I think that's about right. Have a kobold that consumes too much chocolate-covered espresso beans. That's kind of where I'm going right now, anyway. So you're getting a free one. And the other thing that exists in my world is Kraken coffee, because I think it's funny. I'm not sure why everything that I mass produce comes from the sea, but here we go. Yeah, Kraken coffee. My joke with Kraken coffee is that made with real beans, but it doesn't say what kind. It just says beans. And it's the blackest coffee you've ever had. That's the other part of the joke, because it's made out of Kraken ink. So this is Rugby drinking a Kraken energy drink, and he's just wired to all hell. Make his eyeballs jitter a little. Oh boy, poor Rugby. Rugby just gets tortured by me all the time. I do think artists like to torture their creations because they just constantly are drawing self-portraits. This is me most days, I suppose. Cracker coffee? I don't know what that is. I don't think that's legal, you know. Well, cracker coffee. Kraken. I think that would be gross, considering Kraken are not actually squids. They're pretty much creatures that have experimented on themselves to look like anything. That's a weird bit of lore that I'm not super happy about, but I can't dispute it. I invested heavily in underwater coffee and can't get out of it because of sunken costs. Touche, indignant lamentations. That'd be some real like backwater pirate stuff. Oh yeah, absolutely. Let me see if I can find the comic in which I made this. Maybe I'll share it with the Discord. God, this is a really quick comic I did for a class back in the day. Where would I have shaved this? Would it be in my old schoolwork? I've gotten distracted. One second. Hold on a second. Here we go. Is this good and or worth sharing? Oh my god, it's so funny. Okay, I'll post this. I'll post this comic in the voice channel chat. People can enjoy it all they like. We only use the freshest Kraken beans for all of our Kraken blends. Stupid everything. All right, let's get this going. Let's say the Kraken isn't actually a squid and it could look like anything, makes it sound like you're talking about Cthulhu. Yeah, I don't know. 5th edition said that they're pretty much polymorphed their bodies and do experiments on it. I don't actually know where that came from, but I've heard that before. Maybe it was from you, but I have heard that. So the way this works for everybody else who has not posted something this week on the chat or in the Discord, I have a list of everybody who has leftover suggestions this week. I'm going to roll a die, and whatever comes up, we're going to draw it. That's how we do it. So if you are new to the chat or you haven't posted one this week, you can put a suggestion for a D&D character, one sentence, in the chat, and we will put it to the list. Roll the first die here, and it is not valid. There we go. I have 11 suggestions, and I rolled a d12, and I rolled a 12. So here we go. I rolled a 5. A human who has become the first deity in a time of magical chaos. Slipped into the Feywild to make her first elven civilizations. I like it. I like it. I think it is kind of interesting that this has a human woman, but they go into the Feywild to help make the first elven civilizations. So that means that humans are older than elves, which I don't agree with, but this is my lore, so I'm gonna draw a human elf deity lady. And that's what I'm gonna do. God, that sketch is like, hell, I don't know, 12 years old now. That's old. That's an old comic I did. Everyone can aspire to be a good artist. You just gotta practice. I'm still on my way. Guy that cast level 12 spells and became a god of all magic for only a minute because he was killed by the goddess of all magic. Yep. That's usually how it goes. That's usually how it goes. I really like Nathus. He's one of my favorite deities in D&D Pathfinder, and because he essentially ascends to godhood, knows everything, and kind of goes crazy. It's great. So he's the god of magic and destruction, creation and destruction, magic and. Is that right? I'll have to look it up. Doesn't matter. A Kraken is nothing compared to the power of Otto's indestructible dance. I don't know what that is. I have no idea what that is. Let's draw this lady, though. Let's go ahead and draw this goddess of magic. Not the goddess of slaughter. We can't draw Mayonnaise right now. The two things I've created for this channel is something that is terribly horrifying and then rugby. So I don't know how to feel about my life's achievements thus far. You know what? You know what? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do the whole body first. Whole body. I'm going to give her a mask. Give her like a Feywild mask. I think that'll be awesome. Get some gestural drawing in here first. Try to get everything all set up. I like the idea that, like, once you have so much magic, air is no longer a thing. You just, like, float through ether. I used it on Vecna. Oh no. Dance is a 6th level spell. It's awesome. Alright. Does it just make people dance until they die? Lauren, hello, hello. Amazing how the DM describes Vecna throwing it back. Oh no. Gravity and air resistance are for muggles. Very, very true, Hashipound. Very true. I think I want to go a little more fluid with this. Do I want to do curved out or curved in? No, she's the goddess of magic. She's got to be open. Open posture. There we go. Okay, I like this better. What would her iconography be for a mask? Maybe an owl? Aha, I tricked you. I'm drawing one of my owl maidens. Those of you who don't know what an owl maiden is, it's basically what I draw in my sketchbook all the time. There's usually a little bit of nudity involved, so it only ever gets posted to the Discord, the Patreon Discord. So sorry about that. I showed some of them off in one of my the sketchbook walkthrough I did. That's on YouTube. People can go check that out. I love drawing me some fairy girls. It's one of my great passions in life. Would you rather fight Bob or the King Knight? I don't know what either of those people are. I mean, that was what liches used to do back in 2E. They would just cast the fly spell on theirs and just go through the ethereal plane. Yeah. Didn't that turn into like? Isn't that what the murder meteor is in the new astral book? I'll just check that out again. Did someone say sexy owl girls? Yeah, sorry. Adam asks, what's something you do to spice up or make your D&D games more enjoyable? That's a good question. I like props. So like I make cards and I'll print off notes for people. And then the other thing I'll do with those is I'll make those things secretive from the party. So like I'll hand somebody a note in game and then I'll like Discord them the actual thing. Or if we're playing a game, I'll hand them a folded note. And sometimes I'll ask people to like leave the room so they don't know what's happening. That's the kind of stuff I like doing, just to like add a little bit of mystery, but then the players can talk about it and then they don't trust each other. And it's just a lot of fun. This is some pretty thick walls. Wait. Unless there are some pretty thick kobolds in those sketches, I will not be interested. It happens. To each their own. The wind is really picking up here, so I keep hearing tree branches and pine cones bouncing off my roof. Every time I think I'm getting a package or something, it's just like, oh, someone at the door? No, it's just pine cones. Just pine cones. Maybe not owl. Owl can be good though. I wanted to do like big owl ears, and I just made horns, which is not what I want. There we go. That's more of what I want. We'll give. Yeah. All right, we got this now. What is on? But hair catch the. I saw it on a TikTok video. It was on a YouTube short, but not TikTok. I don't even have TikTok. I mean, most TikTok and YouTube shorts are exactly the same. Like, they just post them on both. That's what I do, because it's the same content. Swobolds with 20 stir. Swobolds are great. It's the best way to do it. I like this mask, and I also hate this mask, so maybe we'll do this. I think we're going to do it that way. I'm going to put it higher up, give her an actual nose, and a mouth. Let her hair kind of jump in here. What's some other great like magic iconography that we can do? I want her to be like really floaty, really wavy, and just exuding magic. I feel like we have to put a cacophony of spirals on her. But we should do something else too. I don't know what else though. Like a whole star system in her cloak or something. That would be pretty awesome. Or maybe her body is just stars. That could be pretty cool. Kind of like that idea. Oops. Could add some shapes like alchemy. They have shapes to represent elements. That's true. I like that. Let's do that. So we'll add some constellations here. Maybe an actual star for iconography's sake. And oh, what if we take away the owl eyes? We just make this like a plain thing. I still like the horns. And yeah, we could do like a little bunch of like writing on the helmet. I like the idea of just like a big, like her body's just a silhouette. That would be kind of cool. Maybe the drapery has symbols etched on it as well. She's just wearing all of magic. That'd be kind of cool. I like that idea. Hello, hello. Nicholas, welcome as well. How are you? I'm doing pretty well. How are you doing today? I'm thinking a lot about making a high priest reborn that died in a plague, so she tried to help with possibly a grave cleric or some fitting spell. That could be pretty cool. Give her like the plague doctor mask. That'd be pretty great. What if this high priestess changed her worship to Nurgle? Or orcs after becoming a Revan? I don't know. Who's Nurgle again? I always forget. I want to make either a drow that makes clothing out of spider silk. That's a good choice. I've done that. Or a mad wizard that uses mimics as clothing. It's one of their campaigns. I feel like, I don't know, I still feel like mimics aren't smart enough to really be trained. I feel like they would just eat you. But we all know I'm biased against mimics, so. Oh, I didn't even think about the Ioun stones. She's got to have her own Ioun stones for sure. Now I want the horns to get weirder. I want, like, just too many horns. All the collective creatures. Everything, just magic. Mostly owlbear. 80% owlbear. I look, you want to give him a few mimics to see what he does with them. Wait, who, the player? The rogue? Oh, one of the players will be a rogue who wanted to attach a baby mimic to his arrows. I'm scared now. Yeah, I mean, like, I guess that would make the arrows sticky, but wouldn't that also kill the baby mimic when you shoot them? Oh, is it out of Warhammer? Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, I'm gonna add one more thing. I think her bones are gonna be slightly visible. That's the next thing I've added. Because why not? Sounds awesome and terrifying at the same time. She retained it from being human. That's my argument. Okay, so that's kind of a sloppy drawing, but I think this gets the point across. So I think we'll probably call this one here and then go to the next one. Cool idea. It does have a very, like, it feels like it fits, you know? Someone ascending and just becoming a weird, super powerful god and not really knowing how to deal with it. Or care how to deal with it, I guess. Your body's on fire. Yeah, it's fine. I do want to put some, like, scrawling glyphs over this. Alright, I think we're gonna call it one there. Let's check that back. Catch up on chat. Sumerian god of warfare and disease. Oh, okay. Gotcha. When it comes to the mimic arrow, I actually have seen people try turning mimics into arrows, and a lot of them seem to have the property of being sticky and cause bleeding damage. Yeah, I could see that. I don't know. Like, throwing a mimic at somebody is one thing, but, like, if you're throwing a mimic, isn't it just going to kill you? I don't understand why it doesn't wake up first. I've seen people put, like, oozes on the end of an arrow, like in a jar, tiny oozes in a jar. That's kind of interesting. But once again, like, you shoot it, it has a chance to kill everything in the jar. This looks like a Feywild, guys. Nice. Thank you, Polo. That's what we were going for. Let's see here. As soon as it hits something, it's going to start eating into it. Yeah, but I mean, you're still hitting it with it, like, right? So like, you're hitting it with a creature. They should both take damage. I have a last suggestion after what well, you're getting considering the last thing I want is it give me an idea that you can choose any of them on if I had. Basically the catapult effect on the mimic, yeah, like, which I think would still do damage, but I don't know. Yeah, if you haven't suggested a character this week, because this is still left over from Wednesday, if you have, great. If not, you can suggest one now if you'd like, but I would prefer that you pick one as a D&D character, and then we'll add it to the list. One of my favorite forms of mimics is dead bodies. I think that's a good one. I think that's a very legitimate way that mimics would look. Dead Knight and plate armor is irresistible. To party to loot. I agree. I think that's very scary. Very, very scary. I mean, at that point, you might as well get a rust bug acid and put that in a jar. Yeah, that'd work. I think so. That definitely, if you wanted to take like a rust bug and get some acid from it, and then craft arrows out of it, I think that's really cool. And I would just give them a sundering effect when you successfully make a hit. You make a sunder roll. There used to be weapons like that in 3.5 and Pathfinder. Works great. It's awesome. I think that's a really cool idea. Yep. All right, let's go on to the next one. Let's go on to the next one. I need a D8. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I always lose my D8s for some reason. A bonsai tree wizard that walks around in a little plant pot. He carries around a watering can to keep himself moisturized. I like that. Little bonsai. Leshy. That sounds fun. Let's do it. Would he actually be in like a giant pot? Like, is he that small? Or does he just have a pot with him? Because I would want to put like the pot on his head. Like he wears it like a hat. Depending on how big he is. That was just on one of his feet. Leshy are interesting. I like him. You should be a little crooked though. Be a little lopsided. You can just target items in 5e with attacks and spells that say you can target items. Acid arrow, chain lightning. Yeah, so I don't see why you couldn't make it a regular arrow that does the same thing. Like, I think that's a legitimate use of time for the characters. There's just nothing like that in the game anymore. I mean, we're talking about it right now. Yeah, 5e removed a lot of the like stat effects and things just to simplify the game. So if you don't like that, play a different edition. A lot of lightning that as soon as it hits something, it instantly casts down a lightning. I mean, you could do like a there's the spear of lightning that does that. Essentially, you just cast lightning bolt when you throw the javelin spear. So you could do that with something else too, like a throwing dart or something, throwing knife that shoots lightning bolt. Is the DMG there is a table for items, AC, and hit points in 5e? Oh, really? I didn't think they had one for 5e. I definitely have. I have a bunch of different ones from different things, but you can destroy people's swords and stuff. Yeah. The Red Arctic Fox, hello. I'm doing pretty well. How are you? Inflicting bleeds or doing crippling damage, other stuff like that. Now it's just stun flank prone people. Yeah, I mean, once again, it's the same thing. They removed all those things for simplicity's sake. If you want to get back into those things, you got to go to different editions. Usually feel with my hands. I don't know what that means. Favorite Warhammer 40k character? I actually don't. The Blood God? That's the only one I know. That's literally the only one I know. I didn't realize there were like real characters. I guess that would make sense that there's like heroes. Magic the Gathering has. I don't know what bonsai trees look like, I just discovered. Let's get some references. Oh, those look way cooler than what I had in my head. Okay. I think I want his shoulders a lot higher, and I'm going to make him, like, real spindly. Real spindly. I am Groot. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking with, like, maybe he's just, like, doesn't have legs, just is in the pot. But, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. I think I might give him legs. I'm definitely going to give him a derpy Korok face. 100%. I made him a little buff on accident. We'll have to figure that out. Are we just drawing people with masks today? Is that what's happening? I've accidentally started a trend. No faces. No faces today. I really want to make more wooden masks. I love making wooden masks. It's super fun. Huh? Gork and Mork. I hear them a lot. Or Godske. A tree person with maple seed wings. Maple seed wings. Oh, I see. How would that even be drawable? You could probably figure that out. I'd make them really big. Have like giant helicopter blades. That'd be pretty funny. Blood for the blood god, skulls for the skull throne. That's all I know. That's all I know. Ragged and old great horned owlin druid is the druidic robes of crazy dramatic tree fall. Is that? Oh, that's your suggestion. Okay, I'll add that to the list. Ragged old great horned owlin. That sounds awesome. To the list it goes. Quasits are clean nurglings. I don't know. I assume they're little demons. Give the god a nice. Yeah, I mean, maybe he wants some change. You know, can't live on blood and skulls alone. He's got to do some pruning. Get some little offshoots growing. I'm not sure why he has this one giant arm. Let's put this foot in a pot. I think that'll be funny. Should we make him more spindly or more buff? Right now he's super buff, which I'm not opposed to. Tree people are great. If he had a platter of cheese, then he would want a great horned rat to go and steal the platter of cheese. I think I'm going to make him a little more spindly. I think more spindly can be more fun. Just go right. Maybe we'll give him extra arms. That could be interesting too. Just little tiny tree branchy arms. Cheddar for the cheddar con. Sounds about right. Yeah, spindly is definitely better. Little buff tree boys. That could be a thing, but like, I don't know. I think it's better this way. I think it's better with the... It looks more bonsai-ish if it's more spindly. A little more twig instead of branch. You like hobgoblins? I mean, hobgoblins are great. I like hobgoblins. What did Little Gardener do? Who did Little Gardener do? Like who suggested it, or I'm not sure who suggested it. I'd have to go back and look. But I'm drawing a little gardener dude right now. He's a bonsai leshy. So maybe I want to put like, I want to do something like this and just give him, yeah, a few more little sprouts going out of the top here. Anybody have fun plans for the weekend? Any D&D games? A bunch of people probably played one-shots for their Halloween, I hope. I hope somebody, any good stories they'd like to share? Give him one big fist. He's got one big plant fist. Every Saturday is my D&D. I play very suboptimal druid. That's fun. Classes don't mesh well, but it's a blast. That's good to hear. I'm an abyss worshipping cleric. That sounds fun. An abyss worshipping cleric sounds like someone who wants to be a warlock, but just hasn't found contact with an old god yet. Please grant me your inky tendrils. He sees people get devoured by Cthulhu. Why not me? Why not me? When's gonna be my turn? All right. I think that's our little bonsai leshy. I think that's it. I think we did it. Let's go ahead and get a little more color variation in here. Maybe we'll even do one more little poof over here because I think that worked out pretty good. Do you think he's got little scissors and he like trims, or does he just grow and eventually will become a giant tree? Oh, what just happened? That was weird. Broke something. Good character. Good character concept. I like it. Okay, Groot. I play Dragonborn Cleric, 17 Druid, 1 Fighter, 1 Tomorrow. Oof. His name is Ulnash. Level 17 Druid, 1 Fighter? That sounds terrifying. I called a bit of a high elf anchors and took a third of his health away. Bit a high elf's finger and it took a third. Okay, that's terrifying. Cthulhu's too mainstream for his own church. Are you taking suggestions still? I am, Yuki. Yeah, if you have a suggestion, I can add it to the list. I mean, when my players ask me if Turkey Hydro, I don't know what that means, will be showing up I told them during the Thanksgiving special. Oh, a turkey, like a Hydra turkey? Is that what you're talking about? That would be pretty awesome. Who is next on the list? So what we do is we take the suggestions and then we roll the dice and we let the dice gods decide who's next. Be a 17-day Amphier creation bard and get the time stop spell. Yeah, that would be pretty mean. Dio life hack? Yeah, seriously. It looks like he's ready to throw hands. Yeah, I mean, he's ready to water some plants, yo. A Magma Genasi Forge Domain Cleric. Shipwrecked and prayed to any gods. God did answer. Turns out earth and metal in her body into magma. That sounds awful. I mean, like, if you're Earth Genasi and then a god's just like, what if we just lit you on fire permanently? That doesn't sound fun. But, adding it to the list. Choose a pirate type. I like it. The Hydro Turkey. Hydro Turkey sounds like a water turkey. Like an elemental, a water elemental that looks like a turkey, which is terrifying. But like a Hydra Turkey also sounds terrifying. I'm not sure which one of those is the thing you are talking about, but both sound scary. Both sound scary. Okay, let's roll some dice. Let us roll some dice. Hydroelectric turkey. That's pretty fun. Garble, 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 garble. Just that droning of a stator. Bleh. A frilled lizard. Oh, Lourdes. Child. Chlamydosaurus kinji? Is that a real thing? I assume it is. That's usually what happens. I usually get I just can't say it. Like a lizard folk cleric with an octopus-like pattern on his frills, who happens to follow the same octopus god as and I can't read it, Dragonborn? Dragonborn warlock from a few weeks before. Gotcha. Who had squid aquarium strapped to his back. Did Druid draw that one? I feel like Druid might have drawn that one. A frilled lizard. Let's look that up. Oh boy. Oh boy. We can do this. The Hydro Turkey cannot be compressed or burned. It must have a mutable character. Can I have mutable character? What do you mean by a mutable character? Press turkey. Hydraulic press turkey. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, let's see if I can draw a frilled lizard first. That's where we'll start. Hydro Turkey becomes cooked in a spot if dealt damage. It's like a honey pressed ham, but a turkey. After defeating it, if you use fire magic, you get turkey lunch meat. A Hydra turkey should be the opposite of an actual Hydra. Instead of cutting off the head, 2 will grow. If you carve off a drumstick, you get 2 more. So it just has, it's one head with like 1 billion legs. That's terrifying. It's terrifying and I kind of hate it. That's a good picture. I like that one. We're going to restart this. A were Hydra. Were Hydra could be cool. I don't know what it would give you except turn you into like a weird dragon lizard. I'm surprised more people haven't tried to do like a Hydra Dragonborn, because that to me is what a were Hydra is. Just a Dragonborn with multiple heads. Oh, yep, there's the were turkey. All right. The were turkey. Were turkey's good. People should do more were turkey campaigns. What was this bad boy supposed to be? Don't remember now. Cleric? Okay. I feel like cleric should have at least a breastplate. Maybe chainmail. You need a Wyvern Dragonborn? Yeah, that would be cool too. I like that idea. Were Wyverns. Hydras can cast invisibility at were Hydras? What? Why? Were capybaras? I think we were actually talking about that the other day. I think that would be pretty funny. Can I have more than one character on the list? No, it's 1 per week. 1 per week. And then on Monday, I'll post a new list so people can add their stuff to that. Were Hydras? Because they're invisible? Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't get it. Went right over my head. Wereworms should be terrifying. I think they would be terrifying. If you're... I mean, there's a creature called a... oh, what the hell is it called? Dang it. Crap. I've used them before. They're very, very scary. But essentially, they're giant worm demons. And when you die, they just wear you like a suit. Until someone discovers what's going on, and then they just peel the body off, and then you have to fight giant worm. Not fun. Not fun at all. I assume wereworms would be kind of similar. Just like, blah. The worm that walks. Yeah, scary. Scary, not cool. Okay, Druid did a really good job with the octopus patterning, and I don't remember how he did it, so I might have to find the one he did or get a new one. This eye is not big enough. This eye should be like a good, like, third of the head. There we go. Do octopus have the rings? The dark rings? Is that what it is? That's what I'm going to go for. Regenerating the brain would be difficult. Yeah, I mean, they're not smart. They're very much just... you know, they're very dumb. Probably because of that. Getting your head lopped off does not a smart person make, you know? Same thing with trolls. It's like, yeah, you can regenerate back, but like, unless you regenerate your body back from your head. Basically a new troll. The lizard cleric's holy symbol could be a golden turkey leg that's also a mace. This is becoming mimics all the way down. Too many turkeys. Variant trolls can attack you with a body part that have been ripped off. I mean, I don't see why not. You lose an arm, but grow the arm back. Just hit them with the other arm, right? You talk about those worms that can live inside people. That almost sounds like a Star Children that would be a collection of worms from humanoid bodies. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. It's one of the Halo monsters. Just the colony of leeches that make a dude. Man, what are those called? I'll have to look that up. It is a demon. I want to say it's like a Vermlick demon. That might be right. That might be the weird pig people, though. I had a... If it is the Vermlick demon, I had a whole pirate ship basically crewed by them. The captain was still the captain, but a lot of the crew had been replaced by these worm demons. I don't know anything about Halo. Oh, that's fine. Spawn of Kliss might be what you're talking about. Maybe. I'm gonna look up Vermlick Demon because I think that is it, but I'll check. Yeah. It's not a pretty picture. I'll post it in Discord if people want. This is one of them. The Vermlick. Blah. This is the other one. This one might be too gruesome. I don't know. We'll see. All I'm saying is remember to take your deworming medication. Nobody wants your Fido to turn into a Vermlick demon. Pew pew pew. Should we give him a shield? Maybe he's got a little round shield. Give him a mace. That is not a turkey leg, but it'll still be a good mace. No. They look like spaghetti monsters. I mean, there's also the spaghetti monsters. You could use those. The flumps are great. I wish I could thumbs up someone in YouTube chat. You can at them. Like, you can type their name. I don't know why it made me choke, but you can, like, at whatever and then do the thumbs up. I mean, sure, Cha. I like flumps. Flumps are fun. Flumps are a good monster. Hello, adventurer. Blah, 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 blah. I was like, what the hell is happening here? Oh, ignore me as I fart my way across the room. If you haven't watched my flump video, go watch my flump video. If I post a link to the flump video, will everybody go there and in the comments write like something about farting? Is that something I could convince chat to do? Fart locomotion. Toot propulsion? No? So we can make empanadas of flumps? I mean, they're pizza monsters, so... Why farting? Well, they fly around by jetting themselves across the room with air. Here you go. Write something about jet propulsion or empanadas. What's the best food? Here we go. What's the best food that flumps should be made based off of instead of pizza? Because pizza's great. pizza flumps are fun, but like empanada flumps sound pretty good. Let's see if we can get YouTube to kick this video off again. That'd be awesome. 10,000 likes, and I will something. Things, blah, blah, blah. That's my YouTube plug for the day. I don't know what else to do. I'm getting lazy with this pattern. I need to not get lazy with this pattern. I need to be... Okay, this one's a good bit. Commented. Thank you, Liv. I appreciate that. But two. I need to put more flumps in my games. Oh, I should make a flump vendor that sells and or buys like unique animal bits. That sounds gross, but like rare materials. This is kind of what I was going for. Like, oh, I have a basilisk tooth here. But like they just walk in the store and they can't tell the difference between the weird taxonomy things and the guy selling everything, which is just a flump. It just looks like a pizza sitting on the table until you ring the bell and then he floats up. And his eye stalks start jiggling about. Absolutely, yeah, play a flump. It'd be super fun. I'm here for adventure. I don't know how they would talk, though. I assume it would be horrific. Ooh, I don't know why I put the punctuation there. Do a punctuation? I hope I'm not getting sick. I feel like I can't talk today. I say as I've been talking for like 2 hours already, so... Man, we have not gone far. We have not gone far at all. We have a long way to go. We'll get there. I think this lizard boy looks pretty good, though. I want to put like an octopus on his chest. Just squiggly bits. Put one on the shield too. I think that'd be pretty neat. His hand would probably be sticking out over here, which means it's not a great shield. It's fine. I'll put it like that. We'll do this. Go whoop. Go. Drawing circles is hard. I like this lizard. It's a good lizard. I think I'm pretty happy with the idea. Probably talk like inhaled helium. Oh, that would be pretty funny. Welcome, adventurers! Woo! Talk like Krang from Ninja Turtles. Ah, turtles. Oh, brother. Cleric of the pseudopod. Wait, tentacles aren't pseudopods. Tentacles are tentacles. Pseudopods are different. Gastropods? That might have been what I was trying to say. Are octopuses gastropods? Or are they just invertebrates? Now I don't know. Where are all of my biology people? Gastronopods. Anyone else liking? I think that's the Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I haven't actually watched it yet. Is it good? They're squishy, like squids and clams. Wait, what? They're not mollusks, are they? They're cephalopods for sure. Or are cephalopods mollusks? Ooh. Conundrum. I don't know the difference between a mollusk and a gastropod. Gastropods have feet? Is that how that works? Or is a pseudopod a foot? Oh boy. So the problem with this lizard boy is it took so long to draw the frill that I actually haven't drawn anything else, but that's fine. He's a very happy lizard boy. Let's do that. I think I'm good with that. We'll give him some creepy lizard fingers and then we'll call it a day. Go on to the next sketch. There we go. I think that's pretty good. I think that's probably... This is a very nice frill. I hope so. Frill Clinton. Oh no. Oh no. Alright. Hit that row. Let's roll some dice. A goblin paladin in heavy armor that's way too big. A warhammer and a shield. I dig it. Alright. We can do that. It would suck if you wanted to polymorph or wild shape into something that would have previously killed it and consume its whole body. Like Monster Hunter style or something. Which one of the two ideas you choose? Sorry if I answered before. I have memory of a goldfish. I don't remember. I think it was the Great Horned Owl. I think we picked. I think that's the one we went with. Oh, wait. I guess? I'm confused now. Did you suggest the Goblin Paladin? Because I see only one idea there, so if there were two suggestions, I probably picked that one. Never talked about the owl. Okay, that was someone else. Yeah, I don't understand what you mean. That's pretty good. That's a good kobold. Excuse me, why am I coughing? Got a tickle in my throat. They are all under mollusks. Interesting. I did not know that. Good catch. Thank you, Dr. Random, by the way, for clearing that up. And whoever suggested that earlier, I am sorry that I did not believe you. Gotcha. Sunglasses. A noise marine style boombox cannon? I don't know what that is.
Warhammer 40k.
Ah. I guess we're gonna add the Hobgoblin Monk. Add the Hobgoblin Monk to the list. Okay, back to this goblin. How are you doing, Corvus? It's been a while since I've drawn like a legit goblin. I'm gonna make him a little haggard. Actually, you know what I might do? I might do this. I might give him a... This Warforged would work like the episode of Futurama where Bender makes smaller copies of himself. Wait, what? Did I miss something? Warforged Echo Knife would be funny. Yeah, Warforged Echo Knife would be really cool. That's essentially just the new, the new, shoot. Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Guy just moves so fast and clones of himself, essentially. That'd be pretty fun.
After images.
What's that?
An after image.
Yep, after images. With the Echo Knight, can you flank with yourself? Because
I'm not sure because it doesn't count as a creature.
okay, so that would be a no.
Or,
then.
yeah.
So in older editions, the Dimensional Dervish is a build that I think the Echo Knight is kind of based off of. The problem was like it took so much specific stuff to get that it's really hard to actually build, and you have to be like level 12 or 15 before it actually starts functioning the way it's supposed to. Yeah, but at that point you can essentially teleport somewhere and attack, and then teleport somewhere else and attack, and just like pop all around the room. And the cool part about it is once you teleport to the other side of something, you can then flank with yourself, because that person, you're still threatening the other person. You're still threatening the same person from a different direction. So it's a little bonkers. Super powerful, but like really hard to actually pull off. Lots of prerequisites.
Yeah, so it looks like you can't, but you can do effectively ranged opportunity attacks with it.
Okay. Oh, that's right, because you can use a reaction to teleport next to someone close to you. Is that the case?
No, you can have the echo like attack if something's moving away from it.
Okay.
So
it is more like a mirror image. It's not actually you.
yeah,
Gotcha.
it's like a little shadowy projection.
Shadow clone.
Yeah.
Still cool.
Yeah, as a bonus action, you can teleport, swapping places with it at the cost of 15 feet of your movement.
Okay.
Regardless of the distance between you.
I want this to be just a really old buff goblin.
Do a flip.
Gamble all.
Gamble all. Yeah. I didn't see you were streaming. I'm a disgraceful viewer. It's okay. I forget that I'm streaming sometimes too. So it happens. I'm trying to make a character at the moment who is a frail old man, but his echo is a guardian who does most of the attacking.
That's interesting. That actually might work better as like an Eidolon. You could flavor it kind of the same way.
Yeah.
That would be pretty cool. Gobo's looking good. Yeah. I like how the armor is just a big goblin head.
I didn't think about that. Make it like a Gurren Lagann or something. I essentially just want it to be like the breastplate and the pauldrons that are just too big. They're just too big. We'll give him little pointy metal shoes. I think that's funny. Untaro Adun. Don't know why that made me think of Protoss, but whatever. What should we put on his emblem here?
Is this like a paladin or something?
It is. It's a paladin goblin. Give him a nice
Flaming
little
swords.
flaming swords. I'm down for that. I think I was supposed to be a Warhammer and a shield, but I'm just going to give him a big old Warhammer. Because I think it's funnier. Basically, it becomes like a pole arm at this point. This guy's pretty silly. All right, what a chat. Yep. Let me see what I've lost. Ridiculous anime armor proportions. Yep. Maybe a tamer class for the old man, and he has a ghost-like buddy as his familiar. That could be interesting. I like that idea. Bodybuilding wizard or nerdy barbarian with daddy issues. Both are fun. Yeah, go for it. The veteran goblin who leveled up after TPK at level 1. Yeah. Crab. I don't know what crab means. He has a mohawk. Everybody needs a mohawk. Mohawks are great. I was thinking more of a Mongolian horsetail, like a big ponytail thing. With the shield on his back, that'd probably be fine. One swing and he spent half his battle getting back up. I mean, he only needs one swing. That's the whole point. Only needs one swing.
That's why he's picking the Titan Mauler.
Yep. Titan Maul? Titan Mauler's great.
I imagine Titan Mauler is really popular for small characters in Pathfinder 1.
No, actually. It's usually really big barbarians that want to use giant weapons. Like stupid giant weapons. Yeah.
Slightly disappointed now. Not gonna lie.
Well, I mean, if you're a tiny character, you burning a feat to use get like a D8. But if you're a Goliath barbarian with a 2 dual wielding giant battle axes, you're swinging. What is it like? I think 4d10 every turn. Because you're essentially going from a d12 to either 2d6s or 2d8s, and then you go bigger, and then it becomes 2d10 or 2d12. It gets bonkers real fast.
So it's people living out their Dark Soul power fantasies of dual-wielding ultra-great swords.
That's it. That is it.
My least favorite thing of Dark Souls. It's like... Like, I'm going to use this massive hunk of steel that can't cut anything.
Oh, Skip Cat, why? Why do you do this?
What is Skip Cat doing?
Throwing up. Throwing up his breakfast.
Sorry.
Okay. He's fine. Gross. I gotta go clean that up. Let's see. What about a giant rapier? What about it? Like, he should have it? Or
Or are we discussing just like what I was talking about, the giant swords?
Because that would be fine.
Because I do like the giant rapier that they have in Elden Ring.
Makes no sense. It's just a lance at that point. Like, it's just a spear. It's a spear with a tiny handle, which makes it less effective than a spear. I don't understand. I tried the what were they? The great lances or the crate.
Oh.
So stupid. I just
Have
ran
you
around
actually
with the
found
lance.
any lances?
Oh, there's. I think there's only one lance, and it just counts as a great spear. But like you can basically just hold it down while you're riding Torrent, which is fun. Just run into people.
Yeah, I know there's like a talisman for mounted combat. I was like, not surprising. Gee.
Yeah, I can show you where it is sometime if you want. It's in the first zone.
Yeah.
I tried to run it, and it just didn't work out. I think I went back to like the spear and halberd combo, which I like. I guess it's not a combo. It's just like you have a spear, and then if you need two-handed weapon, you switch to a halberd.
I
All
really
right.
like the drilling tree spear that they have.
Drilling tree spirit. I don't know if I know. I got that one. What does that do?
So it's unique. It's a unique weapon. So it's Ash War. Like you charge it up and it starts spinning in your hand, and you like send a beam of like a drilling beam of holy energy.
Yeah, I don't think I got that one.
It's great.
Mine is the drill that will pierce the heavens.
Yes. So, I watched a video about it and they made a lot of
Gurren Lagann jokes. Gurren Lagann's great. I really like that series. Studio Triggers got their shit on point.
The only issue is it's struck by a Crucible Knight.
Ah.
Oh, they're really rough.
Yeah. Interesting. Giant spoon when.
I mean, people did do runs in Dark Souls 2 with the ladle.
Yep, that's true. Handles also need to fit the proportions. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking about. I don't know if I actually like this hammer anymore. I like this goblin, though. But I think I'm going to keep him. I think I'm going to make him a little beefier. Actually, no, I'm going to leave that hand. That hand's fine.
I'm getting like the time I was reincarnated as a slime anime vibes from this goblin.
I have not watched that. Should I watch it? Like, is it good?
I hear mostly good things about it. It is kind of like a rather large niche of anime. It's an isekai.
Okay.
So the main character gets teleported into a fantasy world.
Mm-hmm.
So if that's not your thing, you may not like it. I personally haven't watched it, but I have a friend who loves it and is always recommending it to me, so I'm just old and don't want to watch new things.
Yep. The last new thing I watched was, I think I watched Andor. That's pretty good. Pretty happy with that. I watched the Cyberpunk thing and almost cried myself to death. So good. It's just a big old rock. Big old rock on a stick.
The brick hammer.
Mm-hmm. When in doubt, more rocks. I was super excited to get the blacksmith hammer. Because I like dual wielding maces. I think that's fun. And then when I finally got it, it was just like a It was just a brick on a stick, and I was like, "What? What? No!
Yeah.
I want the hammer that the blacksmith has. What are you talking about?" Made me upset.
There is a way of getting it. It's just
Yeah. I was excited because I saw the name online, and I didn't actually see the picture until I'm like, nope, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. I want the hammer of the blacksmith, not whatever the fuck this is. So.
Yeah, I think it's just called the hammer.
Yeah, I think it is. It's just called the hammer. There's too many animes out there where the main character is teleported to a fantasy world. I mean, it's just that's like saying there's too many animes out there about giant robots. It's just that's the genre of it.
You mean there's not enough anime out there about giant robots? There needs to be more.
You need more. You need more than all the 17 different iterations of Gundam Wing.
Yes. Which I only ever liked one of them.
They're all a little different. Did you watch the Netflix just came out with? No, they didn't just get. That was a couple of years ago now, I guess. What was it? Pacific Rim anime thing. I started watching that. It was all right.
I was kind of interested in it because I actually liked the first Pacific Rim movie.
I did too. The second one wasn't terrible. It just wasn't the same thing. It was a very different style of movie.
Yeah. Probably was directed by someone different.
It was, yeah. It was a lot of. What if the robots fought each other? It's like that's not why I came to this movie. Like, I want to see that.
If I want that, I go to Gundam.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I want monster battles, please.
Give me kaijus.
Okay, there's our little goblin paladin. He's supposed to have a big shield, but I don't want to try it. Oi, Mishim? Eureka 7. I haven't seen that one. What was the other one I saw that was started really cool and then got weird real fast?
Gundam or?
No, it was on Netflix, and so it was Netflix's weird 3D animation studio, which I did not enjoy. But
yeah,
Knights of Sidonia started really cool, and then the second season got weird, and then one of the main characters was a giant penis, and I was just like, I'm gonna stop watching this. I'm just gonna stop watching this now.
Okay.
Yeah, it got real weird real fast. I want Godzilla movies where they focus on Godzilla. I do too. I want to go back through some of the old Godzilla movies. I really like Godzilla 2000 for as much as people shit on it. I like it. But the new Godzilla movie, the American one, I kind of want to see a scene of it where they just remove all of the people and it's just Godzilla kind of walking around. Like he just doesn't notice people. He's like, hey, what's up? I don't care. They're all like, we gotta get the nuke on the train. It's like, you don't gotta do nothing. You just gotta stand back, let Godzilla do his thing. You guys are superfluous. All right, next critter. Here we go. Let's roll some dice.
I'm kind of sad though that they dropped the Bright TV show that they were working on.
Yeah, you know, I have mixed feelings about Bright because like the concept is awesome. The concept is really cool. I liked Will Smith playing it. I basically liked a lot of stuff about the show. I did not like the way they portrayed it though.
Yeah,
like it very much had that Suicide Squad feel to it, which was weird. It's like, you guys aren't actually telling us the story. You're just like yelling a story at us and rushing shit. Like, spend a whole season like telling us this story, and I think it would be awesome. I love the concept.
And that's what they were talking like about. Like a lot of people who were working on it said they were trying to fix the big issue of the Bright movie was that they did try to do way too many things in a single movie.
Yep. A human druid who is a doctor, traveling merchant, beekeeper, wearing noble clothes, and has a plant companion. His name is Herbert. He owns magical herbs. Human druid with a plant companion and a beekeeper. There's a lot there. That's a lot. We're gonna draw a fancy human druid, with bees. I think is what we're gonna get out of that. What's your opinion on the Me, My Wife, and Kids sitcom? I have no idea, like the genre of it, because I just don't like those. I don't watch them. Yeah, not for me.
I don't really care for sitcoms in general. It was not something I grew up watching, so they're always a bit weird to me.
Yeah, like that's my big thing. I'm not a big fan of like TV in general. Just bit my tongue. That's not cool. So things that are designed specifically for that format just like irk me. And I grew up watching like Friends and stuff, so like I know they exist, and like old Family Matters. We used to watch that every Friday. I get it. I get where they've come from, but like I really don't like the reality TV show aspect of things now that's happening. So things like Modern Family, I get that it's a funny show. I will not go out of my way to watch it. Period. And even things like Big Bang Theory, like I get it. It's pop culture. It's stuff I like. The characters are funny. The actors are great. I just don't care. I just don't care to watch it. And anytime I sit down and have to watch one of those shows, it's just like I could be doing literally anything else right now, and I'd probably be having more fun. So
it is very, very much like a holdover of like older style TV that was popular in America, and I'm surprised it's not completely died out yet.
I mean, there's a ton of people that watch it, so like it's still very active. I am definitely the outlier for not caring about it at all. Yep, there's the Armored Goblin. I'm 27 and watch kids cartoons every now and again. I love kid cartoons. Like cartoons are great. I really just want I want good storytelling. That's all it takes to suck me into something. And sitcom style TV is not good storytelling. It's jokes. It's back-to-back jokes.
You audience laughter.
Yeah, like anything with a laugh track just hurts me. It hurts my soul. So I just finished watching Owl House myself. Oh, Owl House was so good. It was so good. I have a friend who has two younger kids, and I'd already watched most of Owl House, and I think I was just missing the last half of this season. And and he comes into the Discord for our D&D game, and he's like, "Oh my god, I just sat down with my kids and watched this thing called Owl House. It's amazing. You guys should check it out." I'm like, "Yeah, I've already seen it." It's so good. It's super good. Like they did a great job. So yeah, like cartoons are great. There are some bad like kid cartoons that just no one should watch, except children whose brains are not developed yet. Like that's what it's for. That's fine. But like there's a lot of great animators and creators out there that like can tell a really good story in a way that can be, watched and enjoyed by a whole spectrum of ages, which I think is great. I think it's really good. What was I doing? Zim? Yeah. Yep.
A traveling druid merchant.
Traveling druid merchant.
He's also a beekeeper. Not the bee.
Yeah. Okay. He's supposed to be fancy, but he's a druid, and I want to make him crunchy. Mostly beard.
Crunchy druids.
Crunchy druids, yeah. As someone who lives in nature, I don't need to bathe. You need to bathe. I don't care if you have to, like, trick a deer into just licking you or something until you're clean, but please bathe. And now I'm just drawing like the crunchiest druid I can draw. I sleep with skunks. I was like, ugh. Please. Please. I hope that was my hot take for the day. Just wishing people would bathe more. I can stand behind that one, I think. Squeaky clean. He disrupts the ecosystem. Yeah. Me, I am that guy. You're the guy that doesn't bathe, or oh, hold on a second. That one Guinness World Record for the dirtiest old man died only like a week after he took a bath. Oh, there you go. Baths are deadly, apparently. Talk to your doctor. You know, go to your doctor. Be like, hey, do I need to bathe? And if they pass out, the answer is yes. I'm not a doctor. I don't know. I just don't like smelling people. You know? That's my thing.
Maybe don't bathe like 3 times a day. That's just a waste of water.
That's a good way to, like, destroy your skin, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bathe an adequate amount to where you don't stink, please. That's what I ask. Talk to your doctor and be like, hey, there's a guy on YouTube. He's like, hey, I don't want you to stink. He tells me to bathe so I don't stink. And then if your doctor's like, yeah, that sounds good, do that, you should listen to them. If they're like, oh, if you bathe, you'll die, you know, don't do it then. But, you know, maybe get a second opinion. I think my brain is fried. It's 1 o'clock, and I wanted to go a little longer than this, but like my brain is just shot today. I don't know what pose this is. He's just like, hey, you want to buy my bees? Wait, is the guy's name Herbert, or is the plant named Herbert? Did he name his oregano spirit Herb? Or is his name Herb and he just happens to have a, you know, living sprig of celery?
We must know. We must know.
Yeah. Please, if you're the person that submitted this, please tell us what's happening here. I need more information.
His name is Herbert.
Okay. Wait, once again, the guy or the plant?
Yes. The dude.
The dude, okay. His plant companion's name is Violet. Okay, that's a weird name for a celery stalk. I know this is a goof 'em up, but I don't care. I kind of like the idea that he's just carrying around the beehive with him. Like, legit just carrying it under his arm. He's just like, yep. Everyone's freaking out. He's like, no, they're fine. They know me. It's cool. I'm getting, like, dude vibes. Just give me my 20,000 in cash.
You got in Kahlua?
I've never actually seen all of that movie. I should probably sit down and watch it one of these days.
Never seen any of it at all. I've seen mostly just scenes of it.
Yeah.
And that people have essentially made dudism a religion.
There's there's been a few weird books about it.
I mean, it's not the weirdest thing to come out from a movie, so.
Oh yeah, and it's like, it's not unhealthy, I don't think, comparatively to some of the other things.
Yeah. Do what you enjoy in life. Don't be a bother to someone.
Only break
Do
the
what's
law if it
comfortable.
involves bowling.
Enjoy a nice White Russian every now and then.
You can get me kicked off YouTube.
It's a milkshake. A coffee milkshake.
The Hive is his druidic focus. Nice, I like it. I totally had a plan for him to be a wild shape into a shambling mound, and vomit 4 swarms of angry bees. That's pretty awesome. I like that. Pretty sure there's no druid ability to become a plant. There actually is in Pathfinder. You can do that. I'd allow it. I think that would be fun. Old Dragon Magazine article. Swap druid abilities for plant focus. Yeah, I don't see. It's not really that. Of course, Pathfinder. Yeah, Pathfinder is the, better way to play D&D.
Don't listen to Rick, he's wrong.
Pathfinder's great.
It's great for some things.
I just feel like all the issues I've ever had with D&D are addressed in Pathfinder. They come up with their own issues for sure, but
Yeah, there's no perfect system.
yeah, there's no
at all.
perfect system. Like, make it yourself, have fun with it. That's all you can really ask. Maybe I don't want to give him like sloppy sleeves. Maybe I'll give him like a, because this is supposed to be kind of fancy, right? He's supposed to have fancy clothes. So we're gonna give him a mantle first. So he'll have a cape. I'm gonna make him a little paunchy because he eats honey all the time. What else can I do here? Should he just have he's just holding a potted plant? Is the plant ambulatory, or is he just as familiar as like a potted plant? Because both are good. But it would also be
plants.
What's that?
I said you just want to play a potted plant.
I mean, yeah, it's on my mind. Thinking about it.
It's like, why is there another potted plant in this guild hall? Oh no, it's another one. Chuck it in the fire real quick before it starts talking to us.
It will be a perfect system, but every group likes different things, so people might have to hate survival mechanics. They might love them. Yeah. I can divulge backstory if you want to know more. Well, I mean, like, I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go to town, unless I'm told differently. So, right now he's just got a potted plant. It's like, listen here,
It's like
kid.
Groot.
Go into town and warn them that a guy with a plant is going to come into town and try to sell stuff to you. If they don't like bees, just have them leave.
It's its wingman.
Yeah. Okay, better idea. Better idea. What if it's just like growing on his arm? He's got like a potted plant sleeve.
Dear
My brain has gone to mush, I think, is what's happened here. I got mush brain. Give him a big old pouch because he's a vendor. Get little bags on his belt. I don't know why. I just want him to have like a gut. I think I am channeling the dude a little too much here. It's all right though. Got a little cape. That's belt. Guess he'd probably be holding his coat back. Give him some pouches here. Belt buckle. Yeah, I think my brain is fried. I think this is about it for the day. These are some cool ideas, though. Thank you, everybody, for sharing your ideas with me today. I did enjoy them. I don't really have anything planned for the weekend, so I hope everybody has a fun time playing their D&D games, hanging out, thinking of more characters. I will probably put up a new a post this weekend to pick a theme for next week, because I think it would be fun to do something like a cyberpunk or maybe a different style of game instead of just doing D&D art. I think that would be really cool. And then we'll, after that post goes live, we'll start getting suggestions for next week. Other than that, go check out some of the new videos. Go check out some of the old videos. Put some comments on those. Yeah, I would love to see the Hero Point video get shared somewhere to where it starts picking up some more traction. And I don't know how to do that. So if people have friends to share with, or they want to share it on Instagram or something, that'd be great. That's all I got. That's all I got today. Yeah. Thanks again. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Let's see if there's anybody online right now that is live streaming so we can go check them out. I doubt that there is, because that's not how YouTube works. But yeah. Let's go find out. Let's see, where is that? That's on. Redirect. Anybody around? Nope. Okay, well, that's it. Thanks again, everybody. Stay happy, stay healthy, keep your dice on the table. I'll put these up on the Discord if people want to use them for their home games, and we'll catch you next time. Bye, everyone.